Mosaic's Immigrant Professionals Conference 2024. This year marks the 14th year of IPC. Get ready to explore the exciting theme of Future Forward, Immigrant Talent in the Age of AI. Be prepared to hear from industry leaders and explore how AI can elevate your career. Remember to follow us on social media and post your own content using the hashtag Mosaic, hashtag IPC 2024, and hashtag AI Talent for a chance to win one of the prizes we'll give away at the end of the day. We are ready to start. Please welcome IPC 2024
Right, everybody? You ready to go for a great day? Okay, you're sounding a little sleepy. Have you all had your coffee? We'll wait for that caffeine to kick in. All right, welcome everybody. We're set for an amazing day here. We've got an incredible range of speakers that are going to be talking today. I see we've got a full room here of professionals that are interested in networking. I want you to take a moment, turn to the person beside you, shake their hands. Vancouver is a networking city. We need to know each other. Turn around, say hello, say good morning, connect with each other. Right?
Nice to meet you. Hi, Don. Nice to meet you. Hi, Don. Nice to meet you.
Great. That is the way we do networking for our professional careers. We have to get out and we have to know new people, learn about each other, learn what's going on, and we get going and we make things happen. So let's do that today. Welcome to Mosaic 2024 Immigrant Professional Conference. My name is Allison Heath. I have the great privilege of working with an amazing team here at Mosaic as manager of the Burnaby Language Center, and I'll be your host for today. So we know that everybody's doing better. We got a little bit more energy in the room going. The caffeine's starting to kick in. So now let's get going with Slido. Don't know if you know about that, but this is the tool that we're going to be using today. It's new technology after all. We all need to know how to use this. So what you'll notice is that with Slido, it's an opportunity for us to engage in what's going on. It's a way for you to ask questions. It's a way for you to share what's happening. So you'll see that we have a code on the screen, okay? And we've got our code, and we're gonna ask you to think about, all right, here's our question. Which is the emoji that best describes your feelings about AI in the future? Maybe you're scared, uncertain, dizzy, happy, excited, hopeful, curious. You pick an emoji or word. Let's see, find out if you're awake. What are people thinking? Okay, let's see. What have we got? Give everybody a moment to log in, find their Slido. Oh, do we have our cue? Do we have a code for our Slido? It's coming. Caffeine is kicking in for Slido too. Just one moment. Let's see. Everybody's on Slido. Just need a code. You can think about those feelings. I don't know. I've got a mix of feelings myself. I'm excited, curious, a little nervous. Not sure about you. Larry, I'm turning to you. What do you think about this AI? What are your feelings?
I'm feeling something obviously very different right now. I just want to ask a question, low tech. If you have a seat next to you that is available, could you just raise your hand because we have people looking for seats? Okay,
okay. So maybe you can slide in too, so that maybe we've got some seats on the edges. We keep some seats on the edges for people who may be coming in a little bit late, maybe delayed with transit or finding parking. let's make sure we got a room for everybody. That's the way we do here, things at Mosaic, add another chair in the circle, make sure somebody can come in the room.
We'll call that the mosaic Slido, so just slide
Yeah.
over to the middle.
Perfect. Mosaic Slido. Mosaic Slido. We got a new term, Larry. Thank you. That's awesome. Mosaic Slido. Move into the center so that we've got some seats on the aisle to make sure that we've got room for people who may be coming in. Okay? So how are we doing? Do we have a Slido code? We need a Slido code for our feelings. It's technology, so some of us may have those feelings of, oh darn, it's not working quite the way I wanted it to. I don't know if that's ever happened to you. I've had that happen the odd time. I see a few nods. People are like, yeah, technology is great until it's not, right? Okay. All right, well, let's get a shout out. Let's go to the old-fashioned shout out method. Like, how are you feeling? Like, let's get some feelings here on AI. All right, who's like a thumbs up? Let's get like a thumbs up. Woo-hoo! Okay, how's like nervous? Anybody got like nervous about AI? You people, right? How about like confused? Right? Maybe confused about AI, right? So a whole bunch of feelings about AI, okay? So we've got Slido. It's going to come to us, and we'll get a chance for you to practice, and you can upload your feeling and let us know how you're doing with that. So it took a good effort for all of you to get here. I know, right? Rain, traffic, bridges, Vancouver. That's the way we do it. We have a hard time finding parking. But hopefully you've had a chance to grab a coffee or a tea. We've got wonderful refreshments laid out today. So thank you so much for our organizing committee who took care to make sure that we're all fed and watered for the day. That's fantastic. Some of you, of course, made all kinds of different arrangements today. Maybe you've got to have somebody taking care of your children. Maybe there's a stack of laundry waiting for you when you get home. There's a whole bunch of things that you've done to make today a priority, and we want to say thank you. It really means a lot that you've joined us today for this conversation, this opportunity to network with each other. So, a couple of years ago, ChatGPT, that was the same thing. It was released to the public. In 2 months, it hit an astounding 100 million monthly active users. I mean, that's amazing, right? Just like the technology itself, the conversation about AI is evolving, right? In the news, just even over the past 2 weeks, lots of different conversations about AI, breathtaking pace of things. Whether we want it or not, it is here. It's going to touch our lives in all kinds of ways, and the Mosaic way is to be in those conversations quickly so that we know how to adapt and pivot to the new technology. So one of them is about job search and how do we switch AI-based tools to what's happening AI. We've got some great speakers today who are going to touch in on that. So that's why our theme today is Future Forward, Immigrant Talent in the Age of AI. And today we're going to explore things like tools and strategies to build a successful career, impacts on the recruitment process, ethical considerations, because there's some ethical considerations. Different professional fields are going to be thinking about those things. Eyewitness AI, job search tools, and we're going to hear what panels of employers have to say on this topic. So, before we go any further, I'd like to take a moment to just pause and ask you to join me in reflecting on where we are in this meeting today. We humbly and respectfully and wholeheartedly acknowledge that we have the opportunity to meet today on the ancestral and unceded territory of the Coast Salish peoples. In particular, the Musqueam, the Squamish, and the Tsleil-Waututh First Nations. And we can just think about what that means to each of us being able to be in this land space. The Squamish have lived and utilized this area for over 10,000 years, having history traced back to the Great Flood and the Ice Age. Their culture history is steeped in tradition, spirituality, family history, canoes, legends, stories of their ancestors. Spakwaslolium, translated as Eagle Song Dancers, are members of the Squamish Nation, geographically located in what is called the Lower Mainland of British Columbia. Their traditional territory being Howe Sound, Vancouver to Whistler. And as part of our welcome today, we're honored to welcome Willie Lewis and Jennifer Nahani, members of the Squamish Nation Eagle Dancers, who will lead us in a traditional welcome in our day in this space. So, can we have Willie and Jennifer join us?
Is everybody keeping up? It says, good morning. My ancestral name is Sonochin. It means Big George. It comes from the village of Chechoquail, which is just where current day Seymour is. So on the other side of Second Narrows Bridge, where the Mosquito Creek Golf Course is and the Superstore, that's a traditional village where my ancestral name comes from. That's how I'm tied to the Squamish Nation. I currently reside on the Capilano Reserve, which is called Mulchiston, along with my partner here, Lacey. Jennifer couldn't make it this morning. She sends her regards, but I got an awesome replacement in place of her, so all good. I'm also half African American. It feels so good in my heart to be here, all my relations. The song that you heard us come into the room with is known as Chenqualia Swollen. It was written by Ray Notaro. It's one of our paddle songs. And so we sing the song to signify who we are and where we're coming from. So that song, we would sing about 2 miles out on the water. You would be paddling away, so to the beat. So you heard our beat kind of was nice and slow and steady. If you really want to put people to work, you do the beat faster and you got to paddle faster. So it makes it a little bit harder, you're doing some more work. But it's just a way of welcoming ourselves into the territory, signifying who we are. I want to traditionally welcome you to the unceded Coast Salish territories of the Squamish, the Musqueam, and the Tsleil-Waututh nations. We've been here since time immemorial. As you see, we still practice all of our traditions. We kind of walk in two worlds. We have our culture, but we also, we're power engineers, we're cultural workers. We have all of our common jobs that we do now. We want to welcome you to our territory. There's so many beautiful things to do, so many amazing little treasures here and there. I encourage you to really go out and take a look. This next song that I'm going to next song I'm going to share with you is a blessing song, Snowbird. It comes from one of our lady ancestors. She had a little bit of a hard time walking, but in her longhouse, traditionally, it held about 1,000 people. And when you get 1,000 drums going, doing one person's song, doing your song, it gave her that good smanach, that good medicine, the good energy. She could get up and dance a song. So we do this when we start our day offs. It's a blessing song. So we use it to bless weddings, marriages, funerals, like a song of transition. And we're just transitioning into a good day today right now. So this is a Snowbird, also known as Tum Tum Slowum. Awesome. Whoa, whoa, hey, whoa. snitchum, that's how we say it in our Squamish language, teach you guys a little saying. So I want you to repeat after me. I know some of you have heard my jokes already, I've heard. But for those of you who haven't, I want you to repeat after me. Can you say, no choch wa umsum?
No choch wa umsum.
Nice. It's really glottally, our language. So, no choch wa umsum.
No choch wa umsum.
Nice, you're going to say it one more time, you get to take it with you. No choch wa umsum.
No choch wa umsum.
Awesome. So this is what you say to your partner at night or your kids in the morning. Are you awake? So just remember that. The last song I will share with you comes from another one of our lady ancestors. The matriarchs within our nation are very, very, very important. Obviously, without the matriarchs, there would be none of us. So when we do our traditional work, usually you'll see a man speaking, but usually right behind the man is a matriarch or mother, telling us what to say. So they hold the knowledge and all the wisdom. But our lady ancestor came from Stanley Park. Sequoia was her name. She sang the song to her husband when he would go out in the mornings on his canoe, and when he'd come back, so he could come back safely. But it's known as Sequoia Slalom, also known as Greeting of the Day. Just to start our day off right, start your day off right. You have an amazing event today. So this is Sequoia Slalom, Greeting of the Day. This means thank you. Traditionally in our longhouses, like I said, there could be 1,000 people. There could be 3 fires going, so there could be 3 different works happening. So when you hear something that you like, instead of clapping all the time, I appreciate clapping, so don't feel bad. But if you sometimes when the work was going on, instead of clapping, they would raise their hands as a sign of respect, as a way to say thank you. It's always face height. It's always palms facing you, because this means I gotta fish this big. This means I gotta go to the back. back. So, thank you so very much for allowing us to be here. It's always a pleasure to see you. It's always a pleasure to work with Mosaic and your team. I've got to see a lot of familiar faces, and I hope to see you guys again in the future at future events. So let's see.
Thank you. Join me. Thank you so very much for joining us this morning and that very meaningful welcome to our day. So, I'm now honored to introduce somebody who's been at the forefront of innovative programs, providing her incredible leadership and support for immigrant newcomers, continued advocacy for newcomers, and a true testament to the work that we're doing is Mosaic's leadership to support and affirm our kickoff here at the conference. Please join me in welcoming our Chief Executive Officer, Olga Stacheko.
Thank you so much, Alison. And thank you to Eagle Song Dancers and Willie for welcoming us so generously at their ancestral land. It's always such a pleasure to work with Eagle Song Dancers and Willie at our events. So good morning, everyone. It's my absolute pleasure to be welcoming you at Mosaic's 14th Annual Immigrant Professional Conference, a space created by immigrants for immigrants to support your professional aspirations and goals. The theme of today's event is Future Forward, Immigrant Talent in the Age of AI. And as we will be hearing throughout the day, generative AI is one of the major disruptors of our times. It can be incredibly useful for us using it. I'm sure many of you already play with AI tools and can see how helpful it can be in synthesizing information for you. It can help bring us together and overcome some of the barriers, like the language barriers that allow you to communicate to people from regardless of what language they speak. So there is incredible benefit of its use. It can also cause irreparable harm if not used responsibly. AI will change the future of work and how we work. It will change how we learn, it will change how we connect, and it will change how we communicate. So that is why we chose this particular theme for today. And today is a day to explore how you, immigrant professionals, can leverage your unique skills and perspectives in this AI-driven future. Now, as Alison mentioned, there will be a lot of exciting topics today. I'm so excited to hear from our plenary speaker in just a little while. We'll get to hear from panelists and speakers to explore how diverse talent contributes to innovation in our digital age. We'll talk and then get to explore a little bit of the AI tools used and strategies used for job and career advancement. We'll hear from employers how they apply and use AI, particularly when it comes to selecting and screening applicants. You'll get to meet our exhibitors in the next room. We have a wonderful group of exhibitors who are here to talk about their services, programs, supports that are available to you to boost your career. But more than anything, please take this opportunity to network. There is close to 200 people here. And it's a wonderful opportunity to build those networks and connections that will serve you well in the future. So I hope you'll find today's event insightful, that you gain useful tools that will support you in leveraging your immigrant advantage. And I would like to also take a moment to thank and acknowledge those who make this event possible. A big thank you to our sponsors who chose and to prioritize immigrant success in their investment. I'd like to thank all the panelists and the speakers who took time of their busy lives to spend the day with us and share their knowledge. I'd like to thank our exhibitors who are here ready to provide support and give more information. And I'd like to thank our incredible team for their tireless work in making this event possible. Now, in preparation for today, I really wanted to include a joke in my remarks because I love those speakers who so seem like it seems so effortless that they use jokes and they get the audience all relaxed. But of course, I'm really bad at telling jokes. I'm bad at even remembering jokes. So I turned to AI. And I asked ChatGPT, which gives you the extent of my knowledge of AI tools. I said, okay, well, this is the kind of event I'm going to. I described the event, I described the audience, and said, well, help me come up with a joke that I could use in my opening remarks. So this is what ChatGPT would like me to say to you. It says, you know, they say AI is like a good immigrant, constantly learning, adapting, and always looking for new opportunities, just like all of you. AI and immigrants have another thing in common. They turn challenges into opportunities. Whether it's overcoming language barriers or decoding complex data, they know how to find the way. So let's explore how we can harness that power together. And on a lighter note, this is my favorite. AI is a lot like an immigrant at potluck, always ready to bring something unique to the table, even if it's just a strange algorithm no one understands. So there is AI for you. Welcome.
Thank you very much, Olga. Okay, I'm going to have to do some work on trying to find some jokes because I'm terrible at them as well. I can't remember the punchline. So, okay, I know I can turn to AI for some help on that. See, there's all sorts of opportunities. Thank you so much for that incredible welcome, Olga. It's really going to be an exciting day. So I want to stop for a moment and just acknowledge our conference sponsors because, again, this day would not have been possible without their support. So we'd like to start with our presenting sponsor, RBC Royal Bank. We're so delighted for your support. Our major sponsor, Weyerhaeuser. You'll find that we have them out in our general hallway where we're gathering. Please take a moment to stop by and thank them for their support. Future Skills sponsor, Vancouver Community College. They're here as well in the exhibitor hall. Innovative Learning sponsor, Sprott Shaw. Economic Development sponsor, Invest Vancouver. And Career Opportunity sponsor, Work BC. We'd like to take a moment to bring Rosie Walia to the stage. Where's Rosie? She's here. Here she is. Great. Okay. We've had consistent support and we're delighted. In her role as assistant bank manager with RBC, Rosie is proficient in leading and directing a whole range of teams, collaborating on cross-functional teams, managing issues of compliance, providing maximum assistance to clients in a changing financial world. And so we're just delighted. Thank you so much for joining us, Rosie.
Hello everyone. As she mentioned, my name is Rosie Valia and I'm an assistant branch manager in RBC, so one of the sponsors. On behalf of RBC, I extend a warm welcome to all of you who joined us today for this special event as we come together in partnership with Mosaic. Before we begin, I'd like to acknowledge and offer gratitude to the traditional, ancestral, and unceded territories of the Coast Salish peoples, including the Musqueams, Squamish, and Tsleil-Waututh People First Nation, on whose traditional lands we live, love, work, and play. So thank you. As we gather here today, I'm reminded of my own journey as a newcomer to Canada. Coming from India, I experienced the challenges and joys of building a new life in a foreign land. This experience has shaped my understanding of the importance of inclusivity, diversity, and the need to support those who seek a safe and welcoming environment. At RBC, we believe in the power of diversity and inclusion. We recognize that immigrants play a vital role in shaping the social, cultural, and economic fabric in our country. It's one of the main reasons why I'm proud to work for this organization. Our partnership with Mosaic is immensely important. Mosaic has been a beacon of support and empowerment for immigrant professionals, providing them with the tools, resources, and networks necessary to succeed in the Canadian workforce. A special thank you, I have to get this right, Olga Sekova, Sharon Butler, Marina German, I got that right, and the team at Mosaic for this impactful work you continue to do in our communities and for a wonderful event that you put together today. Thank you everyone once again, and I hope you enjoyed the program. Thank you.